Let's be real for a second. The holidays are supposed to be about magic, right? Not about a massive mental load. Well, this year, you're not doing it alone. We're going to take back your holidays from all that chaos, and our secret weapon is artificial intelligence. And look, it's not just you. According to Consumer Reports, a whopping 75% of us feel totally stressed out by all the holiday logistics. We're talking about the shopping, the planning, the scheduling. It's basically a second unpaid job. But imagine, what if you could just delegate all of that? What if you had a team of expert researchers, travel agents, and event planners working for you around the clock for free? That's not science fiction anymore. That is the promise of AI. Welcome to the AgileWoW podcast, your trusted partner in Agile, Scrum, artificial intelligence training, coaching, and innovation. We're on a mission to build communities, empower professionals, and accelerate the learning curve one conversation at a time. So today, let's build your AI holiday command center. This isn't about getting an AI to write a funny Christmas poem. This is about creating real, actionable workflows that get you your time back and, let's be honest, your sanity.
Okay, first up, the biggest time suck of them all, gift shopping. We're going to turn this from a dreaded chore into a super targeted, efficient mission.
You know, the real enemy here is decision fatigue. You spend hours, maybe even days, just scrolling through the same old generic gift guides. So, we put the AI to the test with a little challenge. We gave 2 different AI assistants $500 to plan out an entire Christmas list. Meet our contenders. In one corner, we've got ChatGPT, our captain for team research. It can search the entire internet for really unique, out-of-the-box ideas. And in the other corner, Amazon Rufus, the champion of team convenience, living right inside the Amazon app. The big question is, which one is actually smarter with your money? So check this out. For a first test, we prompted both for a gift for a dad who loves World War II history and gardening. Rufus came back with a pretty generic tool set. Okay, fine. But ChatGPT, it actually connected the dots. It suggested a historical Japanese hori-hori garden knife. It understood that combination of history and practicality. That's a huge win for creativity. But then we threw him a curveball, the Gen Z niece. Now, ChatGPT found some trendy items for sure, but the buying process was a total mess, sending us to a bunch of different websites. Rufus, on the other hand, knew exactly what was trending on its own platform. It suggested the perfect color Stanley Cup and even found a bundle and save option with some reusable straws. For what's hot right now and just making the purchase easy, Rufus totally pulled ahead. So, here is the final verdict from our little experiment. ChatGPT is the undisputed champion of creativity and really understanding nuance. But when it comes to finding the best price and that pure one-click convenience, you just can't beat Amazon Rufus. Just a quick reminder, this episode is brought to you by AgileWoW. If you're looking to level up your skills, check out our upcoming workshops on product management, agile leadership, and artificial intelligence. You can get all the details on our website, www.agilewow.com. All right, let's move on to the next holiday headache, travel and scheduling. If gift giving is the heart of the holidays, then travel is definitely the migraine. Our main tool for this job is Google Gemini. And its secret weapon, the thing that makes it so powerful, is that it can connect directly to your Gmail, your Google Flights, and your Maps. This means it's not just guessing, it's working with your actual real-time travel data. So we actually planned out a full trip to Chicago to test this. First, we used an AI called Roam Around to generate an itinerary. And it was smart enough to group all the sites by location to minimize travel time out in the cold. Then, we used the Flighty app to get AI-powered flight delay predictions, often before the airline even announces them. And finally, PackPoint created a super smart packing list based on the weather forecast, so we wouldn't forget swimsuits for the hotel pool. So you can think of it like this. Gemini is your booking agent, Roam Around is your personal tour guide, Flighty is your own air traffic controller, and PackPoint is your personal packing assistant. You've got a whole team making sure your trip goes off without a hitch. All right. You've bought the gifts, you've arrived at your destination, now it's time for the final boss, hosting a dinner party without having a single meltdown. For this, we're turning to a different tool, Claude. Why? Because it's amazing at creative tasks, but most importantly, it is brilliant at following complex rules and what we call negative constraints. You know, like your cousin who hates cilantro or your aunt who's gluten-free. And the challenge we gave it was intense. Create one cohesive menu for a group that has vegans, gluten-free guests, and, of course, just plain picky eaters. This is the exact point where most human hosts just throw in the towel.
But here's the workflow that took us about 5 minutes. Step 1. Claude generated the perfect menu that worked for everyone. Step 2. We had it create a shopping list and sort all the ingredients by supermarket aisle. Step 3. DALL-E 3 created a beautiful custom invitation. And step 4. We popped over to ChatGPT for a quick budget estimate. And we were done.
And I have to pause on this for a second. The aisle sort hack is an absolute game changer. Seriously. No more running back and forth across the grocery store because you forgot an ingredient from the produce section. This one simple prompt saves you so much time and stress where it really counts. So we've covered gifts, we've covered travel, and we've covered parties. Now let's bring it all together into one simple, powerful strategy you can start using right now. The winning formula isn't about choosing one AI over another. It's about using the right tool for the right job. We call it the hybrid strategy. Here's exactly how it works. Phase 1 is the idea phase. This is where you use a broad, creative tool like ChatGPT to brainstorm for those impossible-to-shop-for people. Then you move to phase 2, the logistics phase. This is where you use specialized tools like Amazon Rufus or Google Gemini to handle the execution, finding the best price, booking the flight, and getting it shipped fast. And when you look at where your time actually goes during the holidays, you really see the impact. Nearly half of it, 45%, is just spent researching gifts. The AI command center we built targets these specific time sinks and gives you those hours back.
At the end of the day, this isn't just about saving time. It's about trading stress for presence. You've just seen the blueprint to reclaim at least 10 hours of holiday busy work. So the only question left is, what are you going to do with all the magic you've just taken back? Thanks for tuning into the podcast, supported by AgileWoW. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to follow the podcast, leave us a review, and share it with your team. And if you want to advance your Agile journey, check out AgileWoW's upcoming trainings, events, and workshops, all designed to help you grow faster, smarter, and together. Until next time, stay agile, stay curious.